All right. So you guys reminded me that I had a package of these from a Sew Sampler box, and I said I was going to do a comparison for them, which I had not gotten around to doing. So I'm going to do that right now. Now I don't have a full-size quilt to work on and test this out on, but I cut out some stuff for a project bag, and I figure we will use this. So these are the Clover Wonder pins. And I believe, I don't think we're supposed, I don't know, maybe we have to open them up. I wonder if we can just press them down to open them. I guess we could. So, right off the bat, I'll say they don't want to go in quite as easily. And it does not appear that you can just press them down and, rub them over. Okay, there we go. I got one to clip. So let's try this again now that we've accomplished it once. Oops, I had it backwards. And this is definitely taking a little bit of work. Okay, got that one. I'm sitting here wanting to open it up beforehand, but actually I think I have it backwards again. This is a little bit of a hassle if we're doing it that way. Let's try it if we are just opening them up on our own and oh my gosh, that doesn't even want to poke through. And then closing them with, okay. Yeah, it's like they have I don't know, they just want to easily overshoot that area where you're supposed to clip it in at. There's nothing stopping you from going too far past. You can get it, and I think that if you practiced at them, that it would become second nature like most things. But I obviously don't have any practice with them. So there we go. I got it that time. Now I wonder how well this would work if we were using the tool, the Kwik Klip tool. Okay. This is definitely going to take me some getting used to with the overshooting that overshooting that very small area. All right. That's a little bit, I don't know. It works. It does work. And if you, for me, I think these are a lot easier. But if I couldn't get my hands on these, I might consider getting these. I don't know. I'll try another one out and see. I will say it's easier to hold on to than just a plain paper clip. However, or safety pin, not paper clip. This very, very narrow gap that you have to latch this into, it is difficult to get it on there the first time. Of course, that time I did. But it's like you just want to overshoot it. It just, I don't know. Like I said, I think if you practice with them, it could become second nature. You can use this tool with it, and that certainly would help with the strain of, trying to get that with your finger. I would definitely say that as far as doing them one-handed, where you don't have to use anything else, is it possible? Yes, you can. As far as doing them one-handed, it is totally possible to do. It's a learning curve though, and it's going to take a little bit of getting used to before you can do it. Can I do these one-handed? No, these you cannot do one-handed, but if you're using the tool, it really makes it easy. Now that could partly be because I am so used to using these now, and it was a little bit of a learning curve getting to use these as well. So maybe it's an unfair judgment, but for me this slides right into place. And I don't recall ever having a problem with getting that to latch right into this little area where you have to latch it into. There is a little bit of a ridge on the opposite side that helps keep you from overshooting it. Whereas with these ones, if you can see, there is a much smaller area here that you have to catch the pin inside of to get it to stay. This one, it's much larger. It's a traditional safety pin, except for with the bend. And of course, the Kwik Klip addition to it. My personal preference, I prefer these, the Kwik Klip system. As far as price wise, I don't think there is a huge difference in price. I could be wrong. I think these little guys are pretty expensive, if I remember correctly. These Kwik Klips, you have to buy everything you pretty much have to buy separate. You can get it all, I think, on Amazon or from their website though. So you can get, but you do have to buy them as individual products. It's not just one product. As far as that goes, this is much easier to purchase because it's just one and done. Unless you're buying several of them, in which case, just pick up several boxes and it's done. This one, you got to pick out this item. You have to pick out the little Kwik Klip covers, the safety pins, and the Kwik Klip tool. So it's definitely more to put together because you also have to actually snap them into these little Kwik Klip things. Up front, these are much easier. It's just easier to not have to go out of your way to purchase different items, and you don't have to assemble anything. As far as easeability of use, I prefer the Kwik Klips though. And I think these are going to definitely take me some getting used to, which I don't know if I'm going to bother taking that time to get used to them because I have these already. But I could see the benefit of being able to do it one-handed. And I will say with these, you cannot do them one-handed. You have to have another hand in order to use the tool or to use your fingers and, clip it with your fingers. Now, these you actually can do one-handed. So if you only have one hand, you only have one arm, these are the way to go. If you're injured and you can't use your other arm, these are the way to go. maybe you're petting your cat with one hand and you only have one to use. These are the way to go. But other than that, I think I'd choose these. I will link all of this down below so it's easy for you to find in case you're interested in either of these items. Let me know what you think though. I'm curious to know if you have either of these already or if you've tried them out and what you thought of them. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.